see. Excuse me. All right, hey y'all, welcome. This is gonna be a quick live. I'm multitasking. Okay, I'm a few minutes late. That's because I'm getting several things done. I hope you're doing well. Hope your family is doing well. All right, y'all. I want to come on and talk about some things, things that I think that you need to know. By the way, happy Monday. Okay, it's a new week, new blessings, new opportunities. I pray this week is filled with joy and all things that are for your benefit and for your good. Okay. All right, listen, y'all. You know, for a while now, I know some of you all may watch it now live. Some of you all may catch the replay. That's fine. Just make sure you watch this video in its entirety, please, okay? You all know I've been talking about the supply chain crisis for some time now, even during a time when it wasn't headline news, okay? Well, I want to come on and I want to share some information with you, okay? I just got this information today, and I believe that it could potentially affect us all, okay? I think it's information and news that we all need to know, and so I want to share this with you. Okay, before I get started, let me just check and make sure that you all can hear me and see me. Let's see. Give me just a minute, y'all. Let me just check something here. Are you all able to hear me? Okay, I think everything is working fine. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I did share this on our community tab. Okay, if you're tuning in for the first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV here. Listen, I'm back to bring you news and commentary you can use, okay? So if you're tuning in for the first time, please say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And let me go ahead and get started, y'all, because I know you're probably busy. For many of you, this may be your lunch hour. I'm getting some things done, but I do want to come on and tell you about this, okay? As I was saying earlier, sorry about that. As I was saying earlier, you all know I've been talking about the supply chain crisis. I was talking about the supply chain crisis. Hello to everyone who's watching. Thank you all so much. I was talking about the supply chain crisis at a time when many people weren't talking about it, okay? So I want you to know that it's now back in the news, okay? There's some things that are happening across the world that could potentially affect us here, and I want to let you know about it, okay? Listen to this, y'all, okay? Now, they're saying, okay, according to my reports, that attacks on ships, okay, in the Red Sea could be the first sign of the next supply chain crisis. Okay, I want you all to search here on the channel, or I may put a link at the end of this video. You all will see when I was doing video coverage here on the channel about the supply chain crisis at a time when people weren't even talking about it, okay? Listen, and I did that. I was telling people, hey, look at what's going on. This is a headline news, okay? Just like even now, today, there's so many other things that are happening around the world. They're not telling us about this, okay? A lot of times you have to go and search and find the information, okay? They don't want to, you know, put this as headline news because they think either people are going to, you know, really know what's going on, or maybe it could cause a panic. Who knows, okay? But listen to this, y'all, okay? I told you all what's been happening across the world, particularly concerning the Middle East. I haven't always necessarily been tuned into that, but when I did see that they were talking about the supply chain crisis, okay, or a potential next supply chain crisis, let me ask y'all this. Did the supply chain crisis ever really go away? Okay, let me know your thoughts, right? But listen to this, okay? The recent attacks on cargo ships, okay, according to my sources, in the Red Sea by Yemeni rebels, okay? Didn't know this was going on, did you? And news that major shipping companies have directed their container ships to avoid the area because of the attacks are early warning signs that another international supply chain crisis could happen in the immediate future. Okay, so basically what they're saying, y'all, is there's something going on in the area of Yemen. Okay, I believe that's a country over there. Allegedly, okay, recently there have been some cargo ships that have been attacked in the Red Sea by who they're claiming are Yemeni rebels. And because of that, okay, out of what I'm assuming may be fear by these companies, major shipping companies have directed their container ships to avoid the area because of the attacks. And it could be an early warning sign that another international supply chain crisis could happen in the immediate future. Okay, now let me tell you what's going on, okay? Or according to my sources, rather. Now, here's a quote, okay? And it says, in a sign of widening impact on global trade, after a series of attacks or near misses this week, Maersk, M-A-E-R-S-K, the world's biggest shipping company, okay, according to my sources, said Friday that it has told all of its vessels due to pass through a maritime choke point in the southern Red Sea to, and I quote, pause their journey until further notice, okay? That's according to the Associated Press. Now listen to this, y'all. The developing situation, okay? So supposedly this is something that's, you know, there is just coming out. They're getting more and more information. They're saying that the developing situation in this major shipping area is a preview of other crisis situations that could impact supply chains around the world in 2024. You know, y'all, what we have, what, 2 more weeks, more weeks left in this particular year. And here it is, you know, we have going into a new year, what seems like could be developing into a major crisis. Okay, listen to this, y'all. Now, China and Ukraine, okay, allegedly have something to do with this. Listen to this. China and Ukraine, okay, represent, now here's a quote. China and Ukraine represent a significant risk in the supply chain. Okay, that's according to John Fress, a labor and operations strategist and managing director of strategic consulting firm Ancura, said via email. Okay, this person went on to say Ukraine, considered the breadbasket of Europe, will continue to disrupt the food supply chain. Another thing we've been talking about, right? We've been talking about the food supply, food shortages, high food prices. So not only is this situation, okay, this developing situation, right? Not only is it affecting the goods, okay, that are coming into the stores, but allegedly it's also going to have an effect on the supply chain, okay, the food supply chain, all right? So let me repeat this sentence, y'all. Ukraine considered, this is a quote again, Ukraine considered the breadbasket of Europe will continue to disrupt the food supply chain as the war with Russia has lasting impacts on the region. Okay, China, this person went on to say, actually, it says at the end of the sentence that he warned. So listen to this, y'all. China, this is a quote, China, the largest supplier of raw materials for solar. When we're talking about solar energy, right? Solar generators for solar, and also a chip and general technology hardware hub, has changed foreign trade policy. This impacts the flow of goods and is critical to the manufacturing sector in the United States and globally, he warned. Okay. Labor unrest. Listen to this, y'all. Labor unrest is one of the most likely problems that could disrupt the supply chain 2024. That's according to Benjamin Johnston, Chief Operating Officer of alternative lending company Capitus, who said in an email, okay, a lot of emails are being sent, right? I'm going to say this again, y'all. Labor unrest, okay, is one of the most likely problems that could disrupt the supply chain in 2024. They're also saying that UPS narrowly avoided a strike in the summer of 2023. And unions have found success on the picket lines in recent months. Okay, a continued tight labor market could fuel the threat of labor disruptions in the supply chain in 2024. Okay, inclement weather was also mentioned. Hello to everyone tuning in. Thank you all so much for your support. Please like this video, share this video. I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel. I'm talking about some very important information that you need to know about. Okay, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here. Inclement weather, okay. In addition, inclement weather will likely play a role in the supply chain disruptions in 2024. Last year's drought in the Panama Canal, they're saying, in the Panama Canal region, caused a significant backup of ships moving between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, okay. From my understanding, that also affected us here in the United States, okay. This year, they're saying, is an El Nino year. And so we expect severe storms and unusual weather patterns to impact trade around the world, okay? Cyber attacks are also mentioned. It's saying that with a 150% increase in cyber attacks on supply chains in the past 2 years, the threat of data breaches or system shutdowns remain high, posing serious risk to global logistic operations, okay? That's according to the CEO and founder of Freight Right Global Logistics, okay? Technological bottlenecks, okay, with over 30% of supply chains now heavily dependent on technology, the risk of system failures or technological bottlenecks has become a significant concern. The health crisis, okay, the ongoing, what they're saying are different variants. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Coupled with what this person also said is the potential emergence of new health crises, okay, can create unpredictable challenges. All right. Now, the article also concludes by saying that depending on the cause and extent of the next international supply chain crisis, it could take months to recover from the situation. Okay. So I want you all to let me know your thoughts on this. This is very concerning, but I wanted to let you know exactly what was going on. Okay. Let me know, what do you think of the consequences? Okay. What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages, if any, that the United States has, okay? Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. Stay tuned for more news and commentary you can use.